Hey guys, it's me Ram here, and welcome to the third episode of Cubing Competition Stories. In today's episode, I'm going to be talking about the biggest fluke in the entirety of my cubing career. This story took place in the Cube Combined Finals round of DY Patil Cube Open 2020, a competition that I organized. That's basically the reason why I'm solving a cube in the background, but anyways, at that point in my life, I was averaging about low 8 to mid 8 on cube. However, I wasn't focused on the round at all, considering I had a lot of organizer's duties to be done. So for this cube final round, my only plan was to spam TPS and see where it takes me. I hadn't practiced cube for a few months since then, however, I remembered all the algorithms, so I wasn't underconfident about myself. Unfortunately, I didn't end up recording this round, but I really hope I would have done so because the following happened. On the very first solve, I got a 5.89, which was very surprising. I thought to myself, it's probably just one lucky single, let's just see how the rest of the average goes. So therefore, on the second solve, I got a mid 10, which was pretty bad for me at the time, and of course it's pretty bad right now too. At that moment, I felt super underconfident. I thought for some reason I would end up counting the 10 and that would just basically ruin another good cube average. However, I did do a pretty good job of getting back into focus because for the next 3 solves, my goal was just to not count the 10. So on solve 3, I got a 6.98 which was counting, and that just made me a whole lot happier and a little bit more confident for the next 2 solves. My plan of just spamming TPS worked amazingly, and I really hoped that the last 2 solves would also go really well. So on solve 4, I ended up getting a 5.23, which is my PR single. I know my PR single is really bad compared to my PR average, but I did react quite a bit on that solve. This is because I now knew I had a counting 5 and I was guaranteed a low 7 average at the very least. However, my goal for the last solve was still the same. Spam TPS and do not count that 10. So on the very last solve, I was very nervous. I took 20 seconds to calm myself down until I told the judge I was ready. But in the end, it all worked out amazingly because I got a 6.73 on the last solve, which got me a mid 6 average, and I was pretty wild with the reaction. I'm sorry to whoever I distracted. However, it was all worth it. I was extremely surprised to find out that my average was a 6.54, and what made me even more surprised was the fact that I made it onto the podium. Yes, I actually came third place. Not to mention, this was also my overall PB average at the time, and it stood for quite a while. Getting a cube podium at a Mumbai competition after 2 months of zero practice was really cool, and definitely something I did not expect. And overall, this is why I consider this as the biggest fluke in my cubing career. This just goes to show, no matter how little you've practiced, you can still achieve a great result. Not that I'm trying to say don't practice, but you can still do great things without practice. And this also shows that spamming TPS can actually be very helpful and can help you achieve great things at official competitions. So that's about it for this third episode of Cubing Competition Stories. Thanks a lot for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and bye.